Hey, what's up? This is technically not One Piece, but it kind of is. I'm holding my hat because right now it's sliding off my head even more than normal. I think my hair's too clean right now, so it's like super slippery. I can't keep this hat on my head, but oh, actually it's staying kind of now. This is Monsters 103 Mercies Dragon Damnation. I know that's a crazy title. This came out this year. And also, it's like, I mean, this is crazy, but it also lines up pretty perfectly with where I'm at in One Piece right now. So, just so people are aware and they remember, this isn't actually an advertisement, this is me explaining context, but, on my Patreon account, we are ahead on One Piece episodes. I'm saying that because on YouTube, this, I'm technically not supposed to watch this yet from where I'm up to on YouTube, but on my Patreon account, I'm a little bit more ahead. I have seen past a certain episode that one of my patrons said, one of my patrons, Veritas, who is very knowledgeable about One Piece, said, now that you've watched this episode, you should be good to watch the Monsters 103 episode. Now, I don't know what much about this going into it. I wouldn't say I don't know much. I know, like, probably the bare minimum that I should know going in, which is that this is based on a one-shot that Oda did a long time ago. Even, I think, before he did One Piece, when he was just a teenager or something. He wrote this one shot, but it's getting animated now in 2024. Also, was there anything else I knew about it? Well, I have a guess, right? Because the episode that I was told that I can watch it after was an episode that was based around Ryuma in the Thriller Bark arc for One Piece. So because that episode of One Piece was based around Ryuma, I'm kind of thinking this is going to be like Ryuma. This show might be about a samurai named Ryuma, and Oda wrote him into One Piece as like a nod to the one shot that he wrote, which authors do that quite a lot, right? They like get attached to their really old works and they like decide to put them as little Easter eggs in their new works. It's a very common thing. And this hat is so garbage. So I'm guessing this is going to be about Ryuma, but I really don't know. I don't know what to expect from it. I'm not expecting it to to blow my mind necessarily, but I'm curious about it for sure, because it's, as I said, like a combination of being very old and very new. It's much older written than the One Piece episodes I'm watching, but it's much newer animation wise and just, you know, studio wise than the One Piece episodes I'm watching now. So we've got this like really weird dissonance going on. So I'm putting this on my Gent Watches One Piece channel because it is like, if it is about Ryuma, then it's kind of technically a One Piece prequel in a way. So I don't know. I'm not expecting anything like One Piece related to happen in it. I'm not expecting Luffy's gonna show up or there's gonna be devil fruit or anything. I feel like it's gonna be a pretty like normal story, but I don't know. But it's Oda. That's what we're here for, right? The fact that this is an Oda story, and we're gonna see a story that he wrote before he was even practiced in writing One Piece. So let's not waste too much time and get into it. Oh, also one more point of order, and I don't want to hear any complaints about this. I'm watching this in English dub. No complaining. Stop it. Stop what you're doing right now. No typing those complaints. I don't care. Like, I know people sometimes would, you know, they're attached to certain voices. They want people to be able to experience it in the same way that they experience it. Stop typing. I don't care. Genuinely, I love you guys. I love your opinions. I love the comments that you leave. When it comes to sub and dub, I'm a big boy. I can make my own decisions. And I took a quick glance at the cast list of this for the English dub, and I was like, if it's a good cast list, I'll watch it in English. And it's a fucking fantastic cast list. I'm pretty sure Robbie Daymond is the main actor, and I was like, sold. Like that's all I need. Sorry, the Japanese sub will not have Robbie Daymond in it. It just won't. It won't. So we're watching it in English because I think I'm going to enjoy it more. And it's only 25 minutes. Like, it's a short thing to watch in English. But yeah, anyway, let's jump into this. Monsters 103, Mercies, Dragon, Damnation. Let's just bloody do it. Here we go. One Piece kind of prequel.
10 years ago, a dragon's horn was stolen.
Is that Chris Sabat?
The likes of which the world has never known, before or since.
Wait, does that mean...
Soldiers guarding this treasure had all been killed, and the incident faded into darkness.
Does that mean Zoro is narrating the story?
During this era,
or is it just they just got Chris Sabat?
Time was even more violently disrupted. That could lead to the total destruction of all the land. The coming of dragons.
Okay, all right. Cool atmosphere so far. And Chris Sabat's voice, oh my god. I saw a panel that he was in. I almost met him in real life. I want to tell that story after.
You mean the Shirano?
You think you can eat in here for free? And don't come back, you low life!
Oh, the animation's interesting.
It's Shirano.
The master swordsman. They say
Oh.
you can give that guy the king a run for his money.
Oh shit! It's like an old school Hawkeye.
It's been so long.
What do you know?
That's Brianna
I never
Knickerbocker's voice, I
imagined I'd
think.
find you here.
And I was sure
Huh.
I'd never get to see you again.
7
Flair.
years. I'm glad to see you're doing well.
Is that Matt Mercer? Sorry, I'm just so excited about the voice actors. Whoa. That looks like an older Luffy.
I will repay you someday, even if it costs me my life.
Oh.
It's okay, really.
No, unworthy of a man. Yes, it must be done. Though the path of
I like
duty is
him.
a demanding one.
Mr. Shirano.
She's ignoring me.
My journey is long and my time short.
Wow, she's
I must
cute.
be on my way.
Hold her right there, Mr. Mustache.
Wait,
Oh, we gotta get
what
a
are you
duel?
doing?
Maybe you didn't notice, but just now your scabbard bumped into mine.
Oh.
Oh, did it? Terribly sorry. It wasn't on purpose.
Okay, if he apologized,
Forgive me
that's
if I
fine.
upset you.
To a swordsman, you must realize
Maybe that voice
just
actor's
saying
killed
you're sorry
Keith
won't
Silverstein?
suffice. I hope you're ready to face
Shirano?
the consequences.
I'll look it
Hitting
up
someone's
after.
scabbard is the same as challenging them to a duel.
Oh,
so draw your sword
shit.
and fight me!
Oh. It's crazy how much this guy
lost.
Shirano looks like
Let's try.
Hawkeye. Like reminds me of Hawkeye.
So get back here, you cowardly piece of...
Stop it!
I obey my angel of mercy. Did you see that?
Ryuma's like Zoro, Luffy, and Sanji all in
Thing
one.
is crazy.
Oh, I'm really enjoying this so far.
Who is this Shirano? I never heard of him.
Doctor?
You've heard
Or
of the great
DR?
surprise attack 7 years ago? The whole world was shaken. It reminded us just how frightening dragons can be. A single swordsman emerged with a child in his arms.
Aww. Wait, is the child Flair?
I made it.
Fighting off the dragon and saving that child.
Cool.
And blazing with flames. It's a miracle they both got out alive. Can
Is
you guess who the
Shirano
child was?
the dragon?
The lone villager he saved that day?
Like, does he transform into a dragon? Like,
It was her, that's who.
I don't know. It was Flair.
Flair.
She's the survivor?
That's Shirano.
Like American
He's a
Dragon,
great
Jake Long.
swordsman. Well, good luck. Just finding the guy could be difficult. No one knows who he is or even what he looks like.
This really
But what
feels
did you
like
say
Oda.
about the
It's
heart
great.
and soul of a true warrior?
That girl is something else. Her entire village was wiped out, but she doesn't let it show.
She's so
That's when
cute.
Shirano saved her.
I'm in love.
He gave her the strength to keep going.
Uh-oh.
Hold it right there.
What on earth are you doing? Let go of me! What did I do to
You're
you
gonna fight this
anyway?
purple broccoli?
My sky.
What the fuck?
You insane? What have you done?
Oh, is he a scam artist?
Wait a second, I didn't even touch you.
You know, don't you? Yeah, you know what I've got and you want to take it. I will never let you get your hands on it, not in a million years. Did you really who you are? If I die, I won't be dying alone.
This is
I'll
insane.
be taking you with me, and I will never let you get the dragon's horn. Never!
The dragon's horn. What did it say he was? His profession? Did it say salesman? Is he trying to sell the dragon's horn?
It sounded like that to me, too.
The one that was stolen 10 years
But it's like a
ago?
fake dragon's
Is it
horn,
to
maybe?
summon dragons?
It's gotta be!
Oh, believe me, it's real.
Oh shit. Okay.
Of course,
No, never
everyone here
mind.
is
She isn't
free
trying to
think
sell it.
The whole thing is a ruse.
He summoned a dragon! Run! A dragon is coming!
So his name is DR. Is it DR Agan? Is his last name Agan?
Yeah! Why did you have to drag us into
Just
it?
who the hell are
Drag
you
us?
anyway?
Drag on us?
Come here and help me out with these guys, will ya? Tell them they got it wrong.
Why would she help you?
Like I keep saying.
Did you see that? Flare.
Like, honestly, why would she be interested in you?
If I'd known what you are, I should have just let you starve to death, you murderer!
Oh.
Now you're being downright rude.
You have no idea how horrifying dragons are.
Yeah.
What would a murderer like you know about responsibility? I said horn is fake and dragon's gonna be here any minute.
This is really good. I really like this.
All of them were under my command.
Oh.
Every time I asked myself,
I feel like Shirano's evil. He's giving me those
overwhelmed with
vibes.
guilt.
Mr. Shirano.
That's why I thought he
Whether
was
it's
a
this man's
dragon.
fault or not, to fight the dragon once more.
Like Vox Machina, that's what I was trying to think of. You know, villains being the dragons that can turn into humans.
A dragon!
I've spent many years trying to find that horn, but I have failed. All I've gained are
I mean,
meaningless military.
he's good at
victories
sounding
and the
honorable.
Title of Master Swordsman.
maybe he is just a good guy. Maybe I'm wrong.
Hitting this once and for all.
Oh, that's very impressive and very touching. Unless you want to defend a bunch of empty buildings.
This is all your fault.
Oh,
You could have at
I
least
thought
had
the
decency
dragon
to
was
commit
there.
seppuku and kill yourself.
Who's gonna make me commit seppuku, huh?
Don't do it. The dragon will be here soon. Everyone must leave the town
Oh,
at
a little
once.
airbender.
No exceptions.
Looks
I
like
will do everything
Iki
in my power to
from
protect your
Legend of
homes,
Korra,
even if it costs me my life.
but as a kid.
If I
Younger
should
kid.
fall in the battle,
Oh my god. I'm really liking this. It feels like a perfect one-shot story, you know?
Was it really that scary? The dragon? I guess Mr.
Yeah, of course it
Mustache
is. You can
must be
see how
some kind of
traumatized she
swordsman,
is
huh?
by it.
One man against a dragon. I can't let him do it.
it
Well,
is time. I just want one last chance. to
don't get
end this
yourself
once
in
and for
danger,
all.
Flair.
This is a man who wants to save people's lives, not murder them.
Oh my god. Don't call him a murderer.
Just come with me and let's get out of town. No.
Ryuma was trying to save her. Oh my god.
Mr. Shirano?
Although Ryuma said don't look,
Even if it costs me my life.
so Ryuma didn't want her to lose her hero there because he said don't look.
They convinced everyone to leave town so they could loot the place.
Right.
So bad for her.
And by the time it gets here, we'll be long gone.
Yeah, and rich.
Oh.
We can live in luxury for
So
the
they
next
loot the
25
town, then actually call the dragon.
And that kid
The dragon
I saved
destroys
7
the
years ago,
town.
she wound up living in this town. Well, I guess it is thanks to her that I'm held up as a shining example.
I think it might be
of
Ray
chivalry.
Chase who's
At
doing
least this
Shirano's
wasn't a surprise
voice.
attack. We didn't have to kill everyone like we
I thought it
did
was Matt
last
Mercer, but I
time.
get them confused
I
sometimes.
believe we've got.
That way, no one will ever know what happened here. It will be one of life's little mysteries.
Oh my god. Oh my god, he's the type of villain to lick his lips after saying something fucked up. Don't you guys have enough riches after the first time you did this?
My mother and father are trapped underneath our house.
Oh.
Heavens, she's alive.
What?
My Flair's alive.
Did he
Thank you.
kill him?
Thank you. Can you please help me get out of here?
Is that Chris Sabbath's voice as well? Oh shit, he
Yeah.
did.
You take the treasure and go on ahead.
He just killed her
Well,
parents.
same.
Imagine finding out that the man you've always looked upon as your savior is the
Oh
one
my
who
god, they're
burned
just
the village and
expositioning
saved
her.
your parents.
Oh.
Awake.
So that's what really happened. Then I'm sorry that I called you a murderer.
Oh, it's
You
okay.
don't seem
Flair.
too shook up.
I'm not going to wallow in self-pity.
Oh, she's just
I won't give them
mad.
that satisfaction.
Oh, I like it, Flair.
And sit around here and mope. The dragon's coming. There's no stopping it. Get out of here and forget about us.
Flair, you're
I wish you
awesome.
good fortune.
Oh. She was brave until she was behind closed doors. Oh, man. Oh, it's really well animated. And he's on the other side of the door. Oh, I love this. I mean, I don't love watching her cry, but I love how it's executed. And now I'm gonna love how Shirano's executed. Oh. Oh, shit.
Sounds like
Reminds me of Arlong Park.
The fact that you didn't give a damn about bumping into another man's scabbard. It's proof that you don't have, and never have had, the heart of a true warrior.
Oh, that's what he's yelling at him about?
We've been found out, DR.
Fighting for the sake of others, crap.
The great surprise attack 7 years ago, we were the ones behind it.
Yeah, we know.
Shirano is a great swordsman.
And I'm not about to give up now. The way I see it, I can kill you and
Oh,
set
here we
you up
go.
to take the blame. You scumbag!
Oh, shit! Holy shit, look at this! Wow, that was sick.
That other horn, the one that I broke, was a fake, but this one isn't. This
Uh-huh.
one's the real one. I can control the dragon with this horn. It's harder than you think. I can do it, but it took me 3 years to even
Oh, well.
begin to master it.
Oh, well.
But I see, if you kill me, this whole town will be completely
Oh, well.
It's not my town.
Oh, is the dragon coming now? So, you gonna beat the dragon too? Oh, shit, man. Oh, flare. Oh, no. Don't kill Flare. Don't. I'd rather everyone else in the town die.
I'm ready.
No, come on, Ryuma.
This town dies.
Ryuma? Oh! Oh, shit. Listen to this. Oh, hell yeah. Oh, fucking awesome. Oh! Shit! I thought it was just gonna be like a stab in the head, not slice his head off.
That is an insanely big lizard.
That's fucking awesome. And then please tell me these two got
You're still
married.
here?
I took cover. I thought you...
Stop thinking. At least about ending your life. You saved my life, remember? Told you I'd pay you back someday, even if it killed me. No, actually, when I think
Just
about
for
it,
some
I fought
food.
twice for you. So now you owe me. Expect my next meal to be on the house.
Don't worry, I won't.
So cute.
Yeah, Ryuma the King.
Huh?
That's what people call him. I don't think he knows it, though.
The king.
Ryuma the king.
A swordsman with the heart of the world's greatest warrior. That's him.
That's fucking awesome. Oh shit! And we're just cutting to the One Piece episode. And he passes the sword on to Zoro! That's right!
As long as you feel shame, that's enough.
Oh.
You're a true swordsman in body and spirit. Wish I could have met you in your own era.
Holy
I'll
fuck.
take the sword, all right. Okay with you, samurai from one.
That's fucking... Oh! That's so fucking hype. That's like... Oh, man. I didn't think they would, like, directly tie it into One Piece. Like, literally showing us the One Piece scene that it ties into. Whew. Now, I know you guys haven't seen my reaction. If you're on my YouTube channel, you haven't seen my reaction to that Ryuma scene yet. I don't think. No, it wouldn't have been up yet. So you have just this. It's gonna be a little weird for you if you're watching this. You might be watching it out of order. But I have seen that scene. the hype I got from that, like, has hit a place in my chest that I haven't had hit in a little while. There's like not many shows that can hit that like level of hype. It's such a simple technique, but because I went into this like I genuinely didn't expect. I thought at the start Chris Sabat doing the narration, I was like, that's the only One Piece tie-in. It's like it's Zoro's voice, and that would have been like a really, like, you know, a nice little thing to do. But to show like the sword, he's holding the sword, and then to like cut to showing like it's almost like the show is saying, okay, that's how important this sword is, and now watch as it's passed on to Zoro. And the really funny thing, the really crazy thing to me is that this came out this year. This animation came out within the past few months, right? And it's where I am on One Piece. I feel like this has, like, is going to enhance my viewing of the, like, future episodes of One Piece, knowing that this is Zoro's sword now, the one that was used to do this. Oh, man. Just, oh, gosh, that hit me hard. Oh, okay, let's actually get my notes so I can do the proper discussion. That was really fun. I liked that a lot. Oh, yeah, I wanted to look at the voice actors. So, the voice actors, before I look at the cast list in the credits of the Netflix thing, the voice actors I recognized, obviously, Robbie Daymond was the main actor. I think it was Brianna Knickerbocker as Flair, because she sounded like Rem from ReZero, which is Brianna Knickerbocker. And then I think it was Ray Chase as what's his name, Shirano, because I thought it was Matt Mercer at first, but then I was like, no, but certain things don't sound like Matt Mercer. Then I think I said Keith Silverstein for some reason, but I've gone back to Ray Chase because I think I also thought that in Attack on Titan, the Willie Tybell or whatever his name is voiced by Ray Chase, I think, and I thought it was Matt Mercer for a few episodes. So now I'm gonna go to the credits, and this is just a fun little game that I do sometimes with English dubs where I see if I can recognize the voice actors, and if I can, I feel good about it. Okay, Robbie Daymond, Ray Chase, tick. Brianna Knickerbocker, tick. Kyle McCarley was DR? Interesting. And then Kyle McCarley was also the restaurant owner, and Chris Sabat was also the narrator. I feel like Chris Sabat was also the father, but that's not in the credits. But I think he was also like the father. I guess they didn't have many. Yeah, they didn't want to bring in a bunch of people, and it doesn't matter. It was still all fine. But Kyle McCarley is the voice of Mob in Mob Psycho 100, right? At least in the first 2 seasons before Crunchyroll replaced him because they didn't want to pay their voice actors union rates, which is a really fun fact. And Kyle McCarley took a stand and dropped out, or didn't drop out, was replaced. They just straight up replaced him because they didn't want to pay. Kyle McCarley didn't even want the rates for himself. He was trying to argue for union rates for voice acting in general, and Crunchyroll were like, no, and we're not even gonna have a meeting about it. Like, we're just not gonna talk to you about it because fuck you, and got rid of him. So yeah, that's great. But Kyle McCarley is great. So it's gonna be really embarrassing if that's not Kyle McCarley that I'm thinking of, if that's a different guy, but I think it is. Anyway, let's talk about the actual episode. I mean, it was a pretty simple story overall, but like that's sort of to be expected. If this was actually Oda as a teenager, which I think is what I heard, then like this is impressive for a teenager. Obviously, it was very enhanced by the animation and the designs here and the music. Just the whole presentation of this. I mean, the presentation of this was awesome. What studio did this? Monsters 103. I'm so curious about everything related to this because it, like, well, the thing I'm thinking before I even look up what the studio is they had clips, they were like reanimated, but they had things from the Thriller Bark. Would they have been allowed to use that if it wasn't Toei? But it didn't. I don't know. Let me see if I can see what produced by E&H Production. Is that the studio? It was directed by Sung-Hoo Park. That sounds familiar, but maybe I don't. Oh, he's done Jujutsu Kaisen stuff. He did God of High School. Oh yeah, that makes sense. God of High School was and he did Jujutsu Kaisen 0. Yeah. Okay, that makes sense. It does feel Jujutsu Kai-esque / Jujutsu Kai 0-esque. So that does make sense, honestly. I do like his stuff. I mean, The God of High School is a show that I thought started really well and ended pretty badly. Or like the only season we got of it ended pretty badly, IMO. But it was beautiful. Like, it was really well directed, I guess. It was just sort of the writing of it, because they crammed, I think, like hundreds of chapters into one season or whatever. E&H Productions, I'm just trying to figure out if they've done anything that is interesting. Not really. No, they haven't. Interesting. Cool. Or it seems like they might just be a very new studio, because all the stuff that I'm seeing here is pretty new. So I think they're just going to be a new studio. Maybe we'll like start hearing their name more often. It's animation planning and production company established by director Sung-Hoo Park. So he created his own production company? Interesting. Well, this is a really cool thing to adapt, honestly. And what an awesome way to adapt it. I loved Flair. If you're on my Gent Watches One Piece channel, you know I simp over women. You're used to it. It's fine. And it's a One Piece woman. Like, she had the One Piece body type, which, you know, I have mixed feelings on the body type. On one hand, I kind of love it. On the other hand, I wish every One Piece woman didn't have the exact same body type. But, you know, it is what it is. I still like it. It's like unrealistic and stupid looking sometimes, but also like it's surprisingly attractive at other times. I don't know, but I liked Flair a lot. I really liked that she was like, I'm not just gonna sit here and mope. I'd rather die than sit here and mope. But then she like waited until she was on her own, and then it all started coming flooding out. Which honestly, like for an early writer, an early version of Oda to be writing it like that is a bit more interesting than I would have expected. I kind of went into this expecting everything to be very one note, and to be honest, it was kind of one note here and there. I mean, like the production of it and the execution of it enhances it to so high. Like it really goes to show like how much the production of a story can make it like really, really cool, because the production of this like just enhanced every single part of it. But I do think like, you know, some of it was pretty one note. I mean, it was a pretty classic setup and the reveal, and you know, like Shirano, obviously you could tell from earlier in the episode that he was going to be the bad guy. And the like exposition of like how they found out about it is like they oversee them giving money to each other, and then they hear them going like, oh, if she found out that this was what happened, she would be beside herself or whatever. It's like it's an exposition dump to do the reveal and stuff, which is like not how people generally speak. But still, like with all of that being said, I went into this knowing it was like early work of Oda's, and not having high expectations, and I had so much fun watching this episode. I had a great time watching this, and the way it tied into One Piece was the most hype thing I've ever seen in my life. So that is Monsters 103 Mercies Dragon Damnation. Wow, amazing. So thank you for watching this video. Make sure to support the video if you can, and this channel. If you're new to the channel, hi, I watch One Piece on this channel. Go check out my One Piece reactions. But also make sure to go to my Patreon account in the description below if you want the full-length versions of all my reactions to this and to all the One Piece episodes, and early access. You can get to the next 16 or so episodes of One Piece on my Patreon account right now. As of the time I'm recording this, we're doing Thriller Bark, and I'm having a great time. We're getting towards really juicy parts of Thriller Bark, so I'm having a really good time. So yeah, make sure to jump on that. But thanks for watching. I'll see you next time. Goodbye.